So we all know there are many different kinds of teeth whiteners on the market, but I wanted to do a test of doing different home remedies for whitening teeth to see if any of them were as effective as store-bought products. Here is a traditional store-bought teeth whitening product, Crest White Strips, and these have been on the market for years, and they run between $20 and $50. I think that you can buy fancier ones from the dentist, but the store-bought ones are usually around $20. I've used these twice a year for probably 2 or 3 years in a row, and they always work. They're easy to use. The one thing that I'll say about these strips is that they don't cover all of your teeth. They only cover your front teeth that show when you smile. So I think that's kind of annoying because you still see your back teeth a lot, and if they're different, noticeably different shades, that's not very, or it doesn't look very good. So other than that, the white strips are easy. They slide around in your mouth a little. They don't taste awesome, but it's nothing too terrible. So I'd say that if you want something simple, those are a good option, but they are expensive and they're not natural. And I think that there's a lot more effective methods that are much cheaper and much safer. So let's start with the 3 methods that I've been trying lately. I'm going to start with talking about oil pulling. So for oil pulling, I use the extra virgin coconut oil organic from Trader Joe's, and this is $6 for 1 container. It's super cheap, and there's a lot of benefits on oil pulling. You can look up more research on oil pulling because I'm not going to go through all of it, but it's detoxifying for your body. It's cleaning your mouth. It's good for oral hygiene and oral health. It's good for your teeth, gum strength. If you have lesions or sores in your mouth, it also helps heal those because coconut oil is great for helping to heal the body. That being said, to perform the oil pulling method, you scoop out about a tablespoon of oil, put it in your mouth, and swish it for 20 minutes. And sometimes people say 10 to 15, but I think that if you're going to do it, you might as well do it for 20. And then you spit it in the toilet, not in your sink, because oil's not good for your sink and it's been in your mouth. I don't know. It's kind of gross after you're done. It's really icky. So just spit it in your toilet and then flush it. So I've done this twice. The reason I stopped doing it is because you're not supposed to oil pull if you have fillings in your mouth. And I did not know that, but it can degrade the fillings over time and cause them to fall out. So I don't do this anymore because I have fillings and I want to ask my dentist before I continue. So that being said, if you are interested in oil pulling, ask your dentist, or if you don't have fillings, then I think you'll be fine. But it has a lot of benefits. But the downside of oil pulling is that it's really not pleasant the first few minutes when the oil's solid and it doesn't taste right in your mouth. So I add 1 drop of peppermint oil. This is the Young Living peppermint essential oil, and that really helps mask the taste of the oil and helps it be a lot more comfortable to swish in your mouth for 10 to 20 minutes. Secondly, this is an easy method. I've seen this all over Pinterest for a long time now, so this is probably no surprise to anyone, but it's a mix of hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and traditional toothpaste. And I know this isn't a great brand of toothpaste, but this is what's in my bathroom right now, so I'm using this as an example. But I definitely steer for a more natural toothpaste, and even they have tooth tabs, which are much more environmental because they come in a cardboard box instead of a toothpaste container, which is not recyclable. Yeah, we could go into that for a long time, but I'm going to leave it at that and say I have traditional toothpaste right now. Judge me if you want to. But anyways, you mix equal parts of hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and toothpaste, all together in a little bowl, and then brush your teeth for 2 to 3 minutes. And you could do this often, a couple times a week. I do this, and it works. It takes a little bit of time to work, but it's really effective. Sometimes I just brush with straight baking soda. That works really well. So this method is also so cheap. Items you obviously probably have in your house already, and it works. Thirdly, this is a method that I've never heard of before. It's brushing with straight turmeric. This is the most effective teeth whitening method I've ever done. I just did it for the first time today, and what I did was I got my toothbrush, I lined it with toothpaste and then like sprinkled the turmeric over the toothbrush so then it would have something to stick to. And I brushed for 2.5 minutes, and it's like bright yellow. So you're brushing your teeth, and it's like fluorescent yellow in your mouth. It's really strange, but it tastes pleasant. I like the taste of turmeric, so it didn't bother me at all. Brush for 2 minutes, rinse my mouth, and I noticed a difference immediately. It's very effective and so cheap. This turmeric is from Trader Joe's. It was $2 for the whole thing. Now this method, I would say I'm going to use this about 3 times a week for the next couple weeks until my teeth are as white as I'd like them to be, and then I'll probably maintain it with the baking soda hydrogen peroxide brushing, just because I don't always want to be brushing my teeth with turmeric, but I think that it's a good short-term solution, and it really worked. I was really amazed and impressed. So that being said, these 3 methods work fabulously, and I hope that they work for you too. Please let me know which methods you use to whiten your teeth and what works for you. I'd love to know what other people are doing and if these methods I've mentioned help you.